Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We are live with chapter 22 of Sanguine Dominion. I'm shooketh. It's actually more than 22 chapters at this point, but in our main storyline, we are 22 chapters deep. Thank you for joining us. Let's get started with a little recap for what happened last session. It was a little heavy. Last session, we got started with a rather bombastic event. There had been, yeah. Please let us know. Let us know how audio is. If we're too loud, if we're too quiet, or anything like that. But if you can hear the music, etc. We started off with a red pillar of eldritch energy, something that looked very akin to, say, the Luxor in Vegas, shooting up a pillar of light into the sky, blood red, illuminating a star into the skyline of into the skyline of Calgary. This was a fairly succinct indication that the cul-de-sac, the little cookie cutter community that contained the Methuselah and Kidu, had been tampered with to the point where this shard of Enkidu's personality had been freed. Now, this led to panic and the rushing in of Deacon and Texas, of Longtooth and Z, Fox, December, Lupe, Liam, and of course, Big Boy Pothanos. So, from there, holding the heart and an insidious-looking dagger was Lydia, the betrayer, this snake in the garden, so to speak, but not positive like our snakes in the garden. You know which ones. She was warded off and fought off by Texas and the attacks of Z and of Fox. This led to a tete-a-tete with Enkidu himself, standing there, all 5'4" of him. A few lines were drawn in the sand, punishments threatened, discipline administered. Texas having taken a rather poignant position as the one being disciplined in place of December, taking on the mark of Enkidu himself. And eventually, it came time for Enkidu to part ways, to go and, by his own admission, learn about the world, rediscover what modernity means, and, of course, adjust and decide what his place was here. An unsettling event, to be sure, but strangely enough, this splinter of Enkidu seemed not rash, calm, not in any positions of wassail, shockingly humane, is the description that I would use. The reasoning for which not really being discovered yet. But now, The night has waned on. It has gotten to the point where the threat of dawn and the sun is a little too close to be bandying around and waiting within the snow of the cul-de-sac. And I will take the liberty as to say the coterie does split up for the evening, needing to feed, needing to rest, and understanding that not much more this night can be done. Texas making off with this dagger that was being held by Lydia, and it's here just directly in the aftermath that one scene will still take place before the next day dawns. Lupe, as the rest of the coterie makes their way to their particular domains, their havens, etc., you and Liam are left standing out front of this very haunting old home at the very end of the cul-de-sac. Him standing a few feet away, and you notice that he has this almost animal glint in his eye, this as pleased as can be look on his face. And he looks off in the direction of that red star in the sky. And he speaks, satisfaction playing in his voice. So, one of the oldest kindred in all of the world is awake, and you and I were there for it.
You sound entirely too pleased about this.
I should be scared. I should be worried. I shouldn't feel as good as I do. But I do.
And yet, you're seeing an opportunity here that I don't. Not yet, anyway.
He woke up, and he didn't immediately thrash the world. He knows what we are. He understands that we have a place in this society. And if I'm not mistaken, he was one of the ancients that was a direct peer of Set. Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt and the entirety of the world south and east of westernized Europe have a very intrinsic history with itself, and he could know so much, and I'm sure he could teach us so much. And I mean, and then he pulls out a flask that's identical to the one that he handed you. I just happened to bump into him on the way out.
You cut out on that line.
I just happened to bump into him on the way out.
Ah, I see.
And I think my gamble was right. He has no idea what this ritual is. The blood magics that you and I wield are far too modern for him to know what they are and what they're capable of and what they do. I have a pint of blood from a Methuselah. And a pint of my own blood flows in his veins.
I think in this moment, the insidious, very pleased expression crosses Lupe's face. Well, it's a step in the right direction.
If we can push this, and you and I can gain favor with him, you and I can likely very easily have Strathcona removed, be rid of Lady Kay and her influences, set bless the ground that she walks upon, daughter of our Dark Father, and ideally, with a gentle nudge, Enkidu will go east, and we will be left in the west on the other side of the world to rule a domain from the shadows the way we were meant to when we came here.
How do we get him to go east, though?
It's the calling.
Maybe convince him that it is better for him to go. He will see all of these modern knights, and surely he will want to leave.
You see Liam lost in thought for a moment. I will say that I think with a bit of education from us, Enkidu will understand that his contemporaries have headed east. The monsters of the day have headed east. That it isn't this jewel in the prairies. It is not the frozen crown domain that we have been fighting for that is the place where he should reside. It should be in the east, where war is occurring, where horrors are being perpetuated, where the very creatures that have propagated in his absence that he was meant to consume all those nights ago gather in one place. A bit of proof. The word of another elder, and just the most gentle applications of the influence of my blood, and I think he'll listen. I think he'll know that that's the right thing to do.
All right.
It's a gamble.
Well, it is. But I must admit, you do know more about these sorts of things than I do. We hadn't exactly reached this stage yet, had we?
When it comes to the lessons of Sedite and Cainite and vampiric lore, no, the subject of blood bonds and the aspersions and direction that we should be pushing Methuselah that have awakened, those lessons did not come yet, no, but there is precedence for this. In recent history, the fall of London, the thing that lives within the sewers underneath Manhattan. There are ancient things awakening, and there are examples of ones with the thickness of blood such as us influencing them to leave, to die, to be thwarted. They are not impossibilities. These creatures are horrifying. The Week of Nightmares is within recent memories. The Ravnos clan is ravaged. That was a mismanagement. But this shard of Enkidu feels humane. I don't know quite what to do about the other side of his coin yet, but this part feels... He almost says the word submissive. This part of him feels malleable.
This part of him seems reasonable.
Human. You can speak to him.
A little. I mean, I spoke to the other half as well, but not quite in the same way.
Okay.
What if he wants the other half?
Then...
And how do we know there's only two?
We have to work off of the assumption that there is two.
And for now.
If there is another, then, well, plans can change. We can't act solely off of information that we don't have. What we do know is that there are at least two pieces to this creature, and one of them is a raving containment chamber for beasts, typhonic and eldritch, that we cannot comprehend nor want to, and the other is a guy from the most ancient city on earth who just wanted to be let out of a cage that he never deserved. At least that's what we're going to convince him that he was.
All right. But I can't help but wonder what else could be done.
Well,
in the meantime,
I think that we perhaps let Enkidu get his bearings a little. We don't bum rush him. A more gentle hand, a sort of velveted glove, so to speak, should be applied to treatising with him. But in the meantime, and he smiles, we kill Kyle Strathcona.
Ah, yes. Now we can finally start using all of the pieces we've gathered.
Kyle Strathcona dies. Enkidu is placed into a very gentle advisorship position until we can send him to wherever is the exact polar coordinate to Calgary on the other side of the planet. And then, well, then we might have time to solve our Sabbat problem.
Yes. One thing at a time.
Did I mishear? I don't want to throw stones. You and I kind of... He, like, smirks. You and I kind of live in a glass house when it comes to situations like this, but did I hear that December has a messy X in the Sabbat? Is this what I'm hearing?
That's what it seems like.
Okay. Well...
A woman. I wonder how much Texas knows about that. None of my business, of course.
I feel like Texas, well, it depends. It depends on how combative that X is. Texas will either be excited at the endless possibilities for, you know, a menage, so to speak.
Are we really talking about this now?
Well, I mean, what is a better time? You know me. All I'm saying is that if they can salve it, you and I are standing testament that the bonds of blood and love and romance with Kindred can survive even messy, inhumane circumstances. Maybe with a little bit of gentle guidance from her contemporary vampiric girly pops, and he like very poignantly looks at you. December might be able to bury the hatchet and perhaps rekindle something that can turn into a boon for all of us. I would hate to see Texas left out in the cold. I'm sorry for the pun. I understand that it is quite cold out, but I do perhaps think that if they can reignite something, that, well, suddenly the Sabbat has one less member. We have a potent ally, and well, maybe Texas and December can discover all of the joys of a polyamorous Cainite relationship, and we all live happily ever after. That's my golden ticket to this to the road out of this situation, is all I'm saying.
She may already be on that road. I haven't talked to her about it.
Potentially, she is on that road. And the fact that you haven't talked to her speaks volumes about the fact that we've been too busy to have these sorts of discussions. Maybe we pump the brakes a little bit. Let Strathcona stew, and...
Let him stew?
Well, he's going to assume that we're going to go and bite and pull and destroy now. What is he ruling over? He has to go and get... He needs a new primogeniture. He needs a new Keeper of Elysium. Lord knows that Ratombre isn't going to serve for any time longer. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a noticeable lack of Archon in his pocket where he usually keeps his aces. So I'll say that he has his hands full, and we might just have a few weeks of catching our breath. And we have the space of time where we can plan and live and speak to our people.
I can't help but feel as though taking too much time is exactly what has gotten us here.
I was tortured and thrown against the wall of the Sabbat for a bit. I'd love a week off.
I'm not talking about you specifically. But
okay. Yes.
If anyone deserves a break, it's you.
Well, I'm Deacon.
Lupe just makes a face.
Deacon works harder than all of us. I don't think many understand that.
I'm not disputing that, however.
I'm just saying. Have you seen how tense his shoulders are?
He's been different lately. He's not as easy to upset. It's very annoying.
As nights go on, some of us gain a better understanding of our beast, and we start retaining or regaining composure that we lost when we returned. I've seen it happen before, but or alternatively, he's turning into a sociopathic serial killer, and he's taking out all the frustrations that you usually pile upon him on some poor, unsuspecting mortal that is cut up in a freezer somewhere. It's really one or the other. I don't think there's much room for debate outside.
I don't bother him that often. It's just sometimes when I'm bored.
I've seen what happens when you get bored. I bet you there's some poor bastard ground up in his basement.
Just the most evil grin on her face. She looks like a movie villain. Well, yes, well.
I missed this.
I did too, she says, as they reach the car. Because they weren't going to stay in the cul-de-sac.
No. Yeah, they start... He's He's caught up in like the romance and the gravity of the place that you sit in at this moment, like this red star in the sky, the place where
she's just ushering him away. Like, can we not hang out here?
You know that he's such a sucker for these ridiculous places of eldritch power. He loves gesticulating wildly while delivering monologues inside of Sedite temples that are covered in stained glass and incense smoke. And as you usher him out into a car, he says, I know that every bit of me coming back and being here tonight is because you're allowing me to. I know that.
Good. We're on the same page then.
I will be as useful to you as I possibly can be.
Excellent. I will especially need your help now. Dealing with all of this, she gestures to the cul-de-sac, has been beyond my reach, with some minor exceptions.
There's a few things that I don't understand.
I'm only admitting that to you.
But I largely think I know what went on here. It's old wards. Broken through.
Very old.
If I were... Someone puts a gun to my head, or a stake to my heart, and says, give me the most honest answer that you can as to how Enkidu was freed from this centuries old eldritch ward. How was it done?
That dagger.
I think that Lydia has made a pact with something outside of our wheelhouse. I don't know if it is a spirit. I don't know if it is a demon. I do not know if it is a wraith. But...
Well, the weapon looked demonic in nature to me.
That's what I thought. That is what I thought.
We can start there, and Texas has it, so surely he will let me study it. Let us study it a little.
Well, there's a few things that we can work off of when it comes to specifically that. If it is a wraith, we find its fetter. If it is a spirit, we find where it is grounded and what element it is tied to. If it is a demon, we need a young priest and an old priest. That's a tough one. That is a tough situation. If it's a demon, we kill Lydia with as much prejudice as is possible, as quickly as possible. Those bonds do not get weaker with time. Plus, she and I have an axe to grind. So.
I wanted her dead anyway. Now I really want her dead. I'd rather just kill her and see if the other thing goes away.
It seems like just out of old habit, as Liam gets into the car and sits beside you, he's just like, baby gets what baby wants. And he says, you want to go get a bite to eat before we head back to Havens?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll call up the herd. And we'll make it easy tonight.
And they will go back.
You can remove 2 hunger.
Plot. Hell yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He calls up. He utilizes herd on this one, and specifically, you can, for free, no feeding roll, gain back 2 hunger. Okay,
I
we're
only had
gonna.
2 left, so I'm back down to 1.
So you're back to 1. Okay, we're gonna zoom back out. The night passes, day dawns, the cold, sterile, almost silent sunlight of a cold Canadian prairie winter. Not particularly unlike what we went through today, where I live. A very silent, windy, snow-coated day. It seems in the aftermath of the events of that night that the city has almost reflexively taken a step back from any large public events. Deacon hears about it through outlets with the police. December, being a member of broader community events, hears about cancellations, hears about rescheduling of community events. And Texas, you are awoke the next night by Longtooth. You sit within your haven. And Longtooth is knocking on your door, having what seems to have been a restless night. Texas. Texas.
What do you need?
I'm awake.
That's good, Longtooth. Go occupy yourself.
I am.
Go occupy yourself with something or someone else.
I'm not gonna.
Fuck you. Okay.
I need you, buddy. I need you, buddy. And he sounds pretty distraught. He sounds quite upset.
It's fine.
Keeps knocking on your door.
Gets
Knock,
up.
knock, 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 knock,
He-
knock, 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 knock.
He like swipes open the door hard. Don't fucking do that. What?
Hey. It's I'm having big feelings.
Does he have that Agent Orange look in his face?
Big time.
Shit. All right. Go sit on the couch and
He walks, unless you stop him, he walks into your room and sits on the end of the bed.
he doesn't stop him. He's like,
Yeah.
All
So I'm sad. I'm real sad.
about it. Longtooth, tell me why you're sad.
I think Uptown's dead,
Okay. Okay.
and that makes me sad.
I thought about that. I get it.
And Kidu's awake, and that makes me sad.
Why does that make you sad?
You had to sign a big pact with him.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Okay. Does me signing a big pact make you sad?
No, that makes me scared.
Okay. You do understand why I did it, right?
Yeah, because your girlfriend was in danger. I get it.
You understand.
Just call her that. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Nothing has really been established, and she really hasn't agreed to anything yet. Consent is key. I haven't really had the conversation anyway.
That's crazy, but
that I haven't had the conversation, or consent being key.
no, consent's normal. Consent is key for pretty well everything other than riding on the back of your bike and sitting in your walls and hiding in your shower.
And
But
hiding in my shower.
not while you're in it. Not while you're inside of it.
Please don't ever. See, now I'm never gonna. Okay.
Well, you know if
All right.
you were having a bath. because I'd splish and splash. But listen, I no, I get it. What I'm saying is I understand. I understand why you did it. I get it. I'm scared because if I lose the only friend that I've ever had since I died, I am going to crash out so fucking hard that I'm going to burn the city down.
And you know what? I expect you to do that because that's what good friends do for other good friends. So I appreciate you saying that.
I'll kill everyone. Nope, all of them.
Appreciate that, long tooth. Listen,
Yeah.
we need an edge, and the only way that we could do that is by information. And so I did all of that to hopefully provide us that edge. I'm not too much of the thinking kind, but I can help the thinking kind think.
I don't have
What it is.
I don't have good brain thoughts either. I get it. I know. I know. But self-sacrifice isn't the only way that you can protect people.
You're right. It is when it's the only thing you know. First time. Reach under that bed that you're sitting there. There's a box.
He reaches underneath the bed and he grabs a box.
Open that box there, you're going to see some bits and bobbles, some knickknacks. I want you to pull out it's got a purple ribbon on it.
He opens up the box. He's like, you're right, there are connects and connects in here. All right. And then he pulls out something with a purple ribbon.
Belonged to somebody that I had served with. Technically, I wouldn't be here unless they made a decision for themselves and everyone else. It's not the easiest thing to do, Longtooth. It really isn't, even though it looks like it. But in some cases, it is the smartest. That's just one of those knickknacks that reminds me that it does get a little bit easier. And with this life that we live, it just gets that much easier, especially if nobody's putting wood to your heart. So what's a self-sacrifice when you're going to wake up the next night?
I think I get it from like a narrative standpoint. Like I watched Saving Private Ryan. Like I've seen that. And like Platoon and stuff. That's like not a joke. I'm not a soldier, right? Like violence.
No, I get it. It's just funny that that's what you picked.
Well, Tropic Thunder? Like, I don't know. That has war in it.
Good one.
God. I don't want to lose you because I haven't. I haven't been friends with anyone since I died. And if you die forever because of yourself, I don't know if I can handle that. And I'm going to ask you something really direct, and you can think about it. And it's just words of wisdom that I think might be something you want to hear. You have someone that really gives a shit about you. I'm not a soldier, and I went and I killed for you. And I I'm really glad that you're willing to kill and die for your friends and your loved ones, but I think it's way more important that you live for those people instead. Especially when you're supposed to have forever.
I appreciate that, Longtooth, and you're right. Which means that these thinking kind need to get to thinking so I can be around.
I think that I think December's getting scary, positive, and is getting close to being able to handle some of the bigger magic stuff that we're dealing with. She's on a really fast track because she is a very wonderfully brilliant thaumaturgist. And I think Deacon's the scariest person on the outside that I've ever met. And I think that Lupe is the scariest person inside that anyone's ever met.
That's a fact. That's true.
Yeah, and I think Uptown's a fucking huge piece of shit, and I could take him or leave him. But he's your friend, so. What I'm saying is, you got capable people around you, and maybe we should make a call and have him over for a beer, and like to smoke some weed about it. I don't know.
Yeah, we also have to talk about that. There is a patio for a reason.
I've been smoking hella weed in the apartment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been. Don't do that, or I will kill you. Don't spend $150 on wallflowers for nothing. So
I got a subscription to Scentbird
nice.
to
I'm liking it.
to like spray around the apartment sometimes to make it smell good. I'll like put it in one of those sponges and then like press it every once in a while to like aerate it.
Or maybe get like a vape or something, and then smoke the flower when you're out gallivanting.
But I like the smell and the taste.
Then do more gallivanting.
You want me to gallivant?
When you want to smoke weed, the flower. Listen, sorry.
Yeah, okay. No,
we-
I'll
we
smoke
can-
less weed in the apartment. I got into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles marathon, and that goes really good with like getting stoned.
Weed and pizza.
Yeah, weed and pizza. And I was blessed with the ability to still smoke and eat. Like I can do that. Like I can still like I still eat Rocky Road from time to time and like it.
I know there's like a gallon of it in the freezer. Listen, long truth, we kind of got to reel it in because I could
Sorry.
honestly. This is what no. This is what I actually appreciate about you, long truth, is that there's only one other person that I can sit and not think with, and you're the other one. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Same.
So I was thinking about calling the coterie and having a meeting. We can have it here. That's fine. It's no big deal. I'm pretty sure Deacon wants to go to one of those highfalutin office buildings that he pays for.
Yeah, there's not a chance he's coming here. Like it smells like weed and pizza. He's gonna get like my dust on his fucking Fendis, and God, he looks so good in them. But why's he gotta be pompous about it?
It's because he's got the money and
He's
his
got
head's
so
fucking
much
big.
money. Like, well, how did he do it? Like, how does he
Yeah.
have so much money?
He works really hard. He's good at what he does. I remember when I
Yeah.
first met him, terrible fashion sense, wore FUBU, his big oversized hat for that gargantuan head of his. It was terrible. He's come a long way, honestly.
He dressed like the guys in G Unit.
Real bad. I'm talking like he's like respectfully, probably
Yeah.
like an extra large. He was wearing like 3, 4 X's. He was sagging his pants. He had a Deacon has never had hair, but he had a do-rag on.
Right.
Like, it was wild.
He looked like Prodigy circa 02.
It was real bad. Can't rap a lick either.
I mean, neither can I.
But you don't dress like
But I didn't dress like Prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we should ask really politely if we can hang at one of his establishments, because he's actually really nice to us and super generous, even if he can be kind of a dink about it sometimes.
And that's kind of the catch-22. If you ask, he'll give it to you because he has it, but
I know.
you got to stand for the lecture. But he has a good heart. He really does. I'll give him a call. Or you can call him while I take a shower without you around, please.
He like thinks about it for a second. He's like, yeah, I'll make the phone call this time.
Why did you have to think about it? That is a hard boundary. This is the best. Cannot stress this enough. My bathroom time or lack thereof needs to be without you.
Longtooth, you're not sure if he's joking in this moment or just is kind of a creepy dude. He's just like, get off specs, man. And then he gets his phone out. And
I don't like it.
Does he call me on Texas's phone?
no, he calls you. Actually, this is a good question. Does Longtooth have any sort of like personal or business number for Deacon?
The time I've spoken to Longtooth was when I threatened him at Elysium. Okay. That is the one time we've interacted. And it wasn't even really a threat. It was just like, if anything comes back on Texas, I'm coming after him.
I would say he uses my phone. Like
I also think that like if Longtooth wanted Deacon's number, he'd have it. It's not a problem to look over someone's shoulder and like find the phone number out. He doesn't even call Deacon first, though. He's not even calling Deacon first.
And I would also say, considering this is Kindred business, it's probably the Kindred phone.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can see the big ass numbers clicking across the screen if it's one of those type of burner phones.
Yeah. No, it is.
Netspin.
He first of all, ring. December gets a phone call quick.
Fucking no. What?
Ring.
She picks it up immediately.
Hey. What's going on, December?
Who the fuck is this?
It's Longtooth.
Not Texas.
No, it's Longtooth. I'm just using Texas's phone quick.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's in the shower. He's all naked and soapy.
Why are you calling exactly?
You want to hang out?
With you?
Me in Texas, and probably the rest. We got to talk about coterie business, because I'm in the coterie. I'm one of the coterie guys. I'm one of them, I was told. Texas said it, and he's the boss.
Longtooth, a faster way to have this conversation would have been, there's a coterie meeting that Texas is calling, and you should come over.
Yeah, but would you have hung out if it wasn't a coterie meeting? Would you have come and hang out and ate pizza and watched Ninja Turtles with us?
If Texas asks, yeah.
Yeah, but if I was there too?
Maybe.
I'll take it. Okay.
See you later.
See you later.
She hangs up before he does.
Definitely. Ring, Lupe.
And it says it's Texas calling?
It says it's Texas calling.
She'll pick up, well, you never call me anymore.
Hey, bestie, it's Longtooth.
Oh, hi, Longtooth. Why didn't you call me from your phone?
Because Texas gave me his phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I had
What's
it in my
going
hand.
on?
Do you want to hang out and eat pizza and watch Ninja Turtles?
Tonight?
Yep, tonight.
She
Like
looks-
an hour from now.
this is a social call, or
It's also a coterie meeting to discuss a couple of pretty dire things. Yeah. Also,
Longtooth?
yeah.
Darling,
Yes.
the important part comes first.
Yeah, I said the important part first.
All right, I'll be there.
Okay. Bye, girly.
Ta-ta! Click.
Okay. He like hypes himself up. Okay. Ring ring, Deacon.
What's going on, bitch?
Hey, Mr. Hill, it's Longtooth on Texas's phone. He told me to use this number really quickly. I apologize for it being me and not Texas.
I retract the previous statement. Longtooth, hello.
I can be a bitch.
I'm sure you are. What do you want?
Hey, are you amenable to hanging out at Texas's place for a little while to discuss all of the horrible things that have happened in like the past 72 hours?
Which apartment is he at again?
The one that he shares with me. It's like the one that's uptown, but not the one that's with uptown.
I pay for it. I know which one. Okay, thank you. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, no, it's the one. It's the one on. I think it's Turtle Drive. I think that's what it is.
Hold on.
The one to go north, the north side of the city. The one.
Deacon hits a button on his computer and he brings up the camera and he can look directly at Longtooth on the phone right now. Yeah, I can see you.
You see him? He's like,
okay.
He's like gyrating his hips in a circle, just kind of like stimming there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get weed smoke into my clothes. I'll come. Wait, what is this actually about?
I can't say over the phone. It's important stuff.
Is this just you, me, and Texas hanging out because he wants me to
no,
or what?
No, but if you wanted to hang out and watch Ninja Turtles sometime, it'd be fine. If you wanted, maybe.
I have theater.
You have a home theater?
I have a home theater and I also own a theater.
Okay, soft pitch. We get together sometime and hang out and maybe watch some movies. Dealer's choice.
Yes.
Okay.
That can be reserved for the theater that's in town, not the one at home.
Okay, that's super cool. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Okay, cool. I'll see you in like an hour. Get back to
the point.
Oh,
okay. So this is coterie stuff, correct?
Yeah, it's like super important coterie stuff. Like Lupe's gonna be there, and December's gonna be there, and Uptown's not gonna be there, and I'm sad about it. And there's a really good reason, and it might be a big reason why we're getting together.
When I get there, I'll let you all know, and you can all come downstairs.
We're coming downstairs. It's cold out, Deacon.
You'll be getting right inside of something, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I've arranged things.
Oh, all right.
Because I've already thought about this.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But we can meet there.
Okay. Sounds good. Texas is in the shower.
I don't need to know that. Bye. And he hangs up immediately.
Okay. So, in a short amount of time, we'll speed things along and say that the coterie does meet at the apartment. I will say, are we going to make the assumption that Deacon does drive them to a second location? Are we skipping past that point?
Deacon has a Sprinter truck pull up with a full luxury back end and like a partition for a driver.
Yeah.
So basically, they'll be getting driven around for this meeting. And there is a video, there is a monitor, there's a flat screen for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to be playing on. There are tables for pizza to be had on, even though Deacon cannot eat. For those who can partake, they can bring it inside. But he refuses to step foot inside of that apartment because he knows what Longtooth has been doing to it.
All right. Sounds good. So
Daryl, I also have photos of what this looks like if you want me to send it to you.
You can definitely send it in the chat so that people understand. Okay, so everyone gathers within this truck so that everyone can be together in this like sort of mobile meeting space. It's pretty obvious that there's a bit of a pall in the air, even though Longtooth has done his best to like try to make this sound like a fun meeting. As everyone sits within the vehicle and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles plays on the screen, Longtooth does look to Texas and say, do you want to do would you like to tell them, or should I? I can say it if you don't want to.
Yeah. It seems like you're chomping at the bit. Go ahead and let them know.
Uptown might be dead. Might be big dead Uptown, and it's my fault.
It's not Longtooth's fault. It's not anyone's fault.
It's kind of my fault.
It's not. Okay.
Can we have an explanation before we lay blame?
Sorry. No, my turn.
Okay.
Quiet time. Look, jangly keys. Dingly, 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 dingly. Okay. All right. In the middle of everything with the Archon, Uptown was kidnapped by these. The best way that I could describe it is these rogue-ish, very slanky, smoky type beings. But he did it in order for us to get out and to finish the mission. They were quick. They were real quick. If I remember correctly, they had the ability to kind of manipulate fire. They were still using stakes. Like, it was bad. It was real bad, and they pinned them down.
Look at this.
But they didn't stake them, from what I could see. They took them.
How long ago was
Archon's
this
dead.
exactly? Last night or the night before?
This was during the attack on the Archon.
It was last night.
Above table. This was last night.
Yeah, it was last night. Yeah, for sure. Early. It was like beginning of last night. Yeah. Yeah, it was last night.
It was. Yeah.
Got messy. Real messy.
Where were you when he was taken?
Me specifically?
Or where were they? I guess she gestures at Longtooth.
Longtooth was doing his job. He was doing his job.
I'm just interested in the location so that we can go about figuring out if Uptown is alive.
I was outside.
Oh,
I was outside.
Yeah.
It is. I was upstairs. I was on the second floor. And then I went to the doors that the Archon was supposed to come out of. And then things went really sideways. And I hid.
Do you have anything of his?
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that Uptown used to own. Yeah, I collect like his toothpicks and his crumpled up notes, and I've got a pair of his underwear, and I have some of his old erasers.
I just need one thing.
Okay, yeah, and he
I already have his
produces
blood, so
he produces out of his wallet what appears to be an old used handkerchief. No, it's not.
Lupe just makes a face.
No, he only used it to clean up blood.
That's not okay. Just she'll take it.
Yeah.
Well, if we go back to that location, I can try to track him. But Lupe, it seems like you have something in mind.
Well, astromancy could give me some answers, but I don't know to what extent.
Well, I assume it's going to take us some time to drive to where I want us to go, so maybe try your way first.
Deacon does say, where do you want to go? The driver will take us. We're just kind of going around town right now.
Back to where they last saw Uptown. I'm going to try to find this trail.
So the Archon's, I believe Deacon would have the Archon's address. He knew, like, we all were privy of that plan, at least. I think. You're muted.
Everyone here was privy to where the Archon was havening. Specifically where, like, especially Lupe definitely knows had a statue delivered there. Like there's definitely a level of understanding to where the Archon havened, where their local haunts were. That's fine.
Then I'll press a button to allow the speaker to go into the driver's portion and give him the instructions to drive to that location, punch it into the GPS. Any symbols, anything like that were left behind so I can get percolating on some stuff. I know we got the magic way, but I want to cover all bases. Just get a... He's talking to Texas about this, just so I can...
Yeah. I think I do remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron. There was something that was left instead of Uptown being kidnapped.
The only thing that was left there was specifically a symbol. It was a black charred handprint on the wall. Yes.
I think Texas he looks around. He's like, "You got something to draw on and with?"
I produce a legal pad and a marker.
And he draws to the best of his ability that hand. And he's like, "I knew it was black. They look like this."
As that hand is drawn, although that is simple, although that is a basic piece of iconography, can I please get December, Lupe, and Deacon, if he wants, to roll an intelligence plus occult?
I always want to, Aaron.
That's why I said it.
I know. Include me.
Yes.
Ooh. That's a crit.
That is a critical.
You know what? I'll burn a willpower just to re-roll one.
I have to get up and get my dice. I forgot my dice.
And it's worth it. It was worth it to burn that willpower. Charmy's doing that. Yes, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask. I forgot about the hunger situation that I was in prior to this. Can I do a quick test to see how many hunger I'm going to roll with on this roll?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely. We did breeze over the feeding for the next day. I think out of the sake of brevity and the fact that I definitely forgot to encourage and prompt feeding, everyone can remove 2 hunger from their hunger track. We will assume a successful hunt for this specific night.
I murdered a guy. No, just like
damn.
I go back.
Damn.
I was fully going to say that instead of Deacon didn't feel like hunting, so he fully gorged himself on like a bunch of blood bags to get that one back down to
5 successes. Okay.
6 with a crit.
6 for Deacon, and how many for Lupe? 3 for Lupe? Okay. We'll start with Lupe. You were educated on the Sabbat to a fairly decent extent, and you know that there are subsects within the Sabbat in the same way that the Anarchs and the Camarilla have subsects within them. You know, like there's Justicars, and there are Archons, and there are Myrmidons, and all of those different things within the Camarilla. Within the Anarchs, there are different sects of, philosophical and political ideology. Within the Sabbat, you understand that there are 3 big sects, of which there are subsects inside of. There is the main Sword of Cain, there is the Inquisitors, and there is the Black Hand. Black Hand is pretty self-explanatory. They use a black hand symbol, and you know that they operate as a sort of secret police, so to speak. They disappear problems. They use very violent means to do so, and they are essentially, think secret agents, like your SAS, your CIA. They have governmental allegories that they can be attributed to, and this is their symbol. December, essentially the same information, but will tint it as it from a Tremere perspective. You understand that there are blood mages that very specifically operate within the Black Hand. They are Telyavics. They are the agents of one who rules above the Tremere bloodlines within the Sabbat, and they have a huge influence within the Black Hand. You've heard horror stories about the sorceries that have been invented within the Black Hand. Apparently, they have entire lines of alchemical and thaumaturgical experimentation that you're unaware of, but rumors persist because rumors exist. So, and Deacon, your sire pretty directly taught you about the Black Hand. You know that they are assassins. They are destroyers. They are the secret. They are the boogeymen of the Sabbat, and you have heard that the only 3 successful attempts on Ventru lineage have happened at the hand of the Black Hand. You heard that it was actually the biggest rumor that you have heard about the Black Hand is that they were the ones that moved all of the puzzle pieces in order to have Theo Bell kill your bloodline. So although you and yours have been taught to be unflappable, and that there is a certain amount of nonchalant and blasé attitude that comes from being this composed, cool-headed Ventru, seeing Black Hand symbology within the city is a fucking whistle. This is a ringing of the bell that things are about to get far worse before they get better, specifically on the you might die front. These aren't people that do politics. These are not people that do little subversions. These are the people that come in black uniforms in the dead of night to pull information out of you and then kill you. That's it.
Deacon, while looking at this, his hand has been sitting on one of the desks in front of him, and he immediately, his finger starts tapping. And his eyes just narrow at it. And then eventually he looks up at Texas.
What do you know?
Killers. That is what they do. No politics, no questions. They get the information from you, and then they take you out. The benefit of this knowledge is that Uptown is likely still with us. Because he's not someone. Yeah. And what does he know? What could he know? What will he know?
He can know a lot.
Exactly. Visions. That's what the Malks are good at. We give them a lot of shit about being a bit out there, but they were seers once upon a time. And if he sees anything
And
about what's going on in this...
Not just that, he's been working secretly on many fronts for a while.
Yeah, I was getting to that part.
We still have a timeline. Or at least No, we don't have a lot of time.
We don't. Because they're the people that they would send after people like you, Texas. People like me. In fact, you are the people, you are someone that they would love to have in their ranks. Imagine a group of you.
Actually, like a lot of fun. I'm sorry.
Texas,
yeah,
no.
I'm
Texas,
so
Texas,
shocked.
No, Texas, no.
Lupe just gives him a look like
a group of you, but
evil.
Well, more evil. I've seen the clavicles, Texas. But still.
So we're busting them out though, right? Like we like December. You can track them with that ritual you do, and Lupe, you can get answers about like where he's at. Like December will find him, and then you'll be able to like talk to him or get answers about where he's at. Like that. Like he's one of us, right? So we gotta get him back.
Yes, of course we're going to look for him actively now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot to absorb.
I know.
I wondered why he wasn't with us last night, but we just didn't have the time to ask. All things considered.
No, that's where my fault steps in. I probably should have said something. I just didn't think with what we were dealing with at the moment, it was the proper time.
Storyteller.
Yeah.
We already knew that Lydia had ties to the Sabbat. We know of Kyle's past ties to the Sabbat.
Yep.
But we also do not know if Kyle knew that Lydia was fucking with the Sabbat on this hand.
It is pretty understood that he actually didn't know about her ties to the Sabbat at all. That it was a big betrayal on her behalf, and that's a fairly understood thing to the Coterie, was that Lydia was 100% like, she essentially pulled a Strathcona. She pulled like a very big. It's looking at it at a glance, y'all kind of understand that she took huge pages out of his playbook, acted like an Anarch while working for the Camarilla, but actually being a triple agent for the Sabbat. Like, she has been playing everyone and then having an ace in her pocket, which is this entity that allowed her to do X, Y, and Z within Kidu. That is what is known about Lydia.
My other ask is, with knowledge that got me knowing that much about the Black Hand, at least, that probably gives me access to at least some knowledge of the Sabbat. And if it's been informed to, I can't remember if it was my role or someone else's role, that it was demonic in nature, what she was doing.
Yes.
All Kindred, we're just like, no to the demons, right? Even the Sabbat was like, no to demonic stuff, right? Or were they no, right?
Are you bringing this up in conversation or not? Because
Is this above
if it's in
table?
part of
This is above tape.
conversation,
This is me talking to
He
Aaron.
did say he was asking storyteller. So,
Okay.
as far as your information about the Black Hand and the Sabbat goes, and their involvement with demonic forces, completely separate role, completely separate ideology. However, demons are bad, and regardless of their stance on those things, you know specifically that demons also have about 1 million different markers. Some ghosts have been called demons. Some spirits have been called demons. Demons in the Abrahamic religion sense are not the only moniker that is given to demons. So that's a hard sell. That it looks demonic in origin. So does a cairn at a glance. You know what I mean? So it's hard to tell, and that's a pretty big leap in logic to go like all the Sabbat are against demons in specificity. Yes, there is contention there. You understand the Black Hand. However, you don't understand the Inquisition, which above table, everybody, totally above table. The Inquisition is who deals with that. Totally separate entity.
Right. That was me trying to figure out if Deacon would understand that Lydia's doing her own thing within the Sabbat.
Gotcha.
That's what he was trying to figure out.
Gotcha.
Back in character. So she pretends to be an Anarch while working with the Cam. Secretly is with the Sabbat, and now does fucking demonic shit. One,
she specifically
Lydia's
has the
gotta go.
intention of becoming the leader of the situation and deciding who lives and who dies when she has full control via this demonic source, which is pretty disgusting to look at, to be honest.
I think this is a thing of like, this doesn't leave this vehicle. She has a semi Deacon view of the different sects, but I would never go demonic in that they're all the same when you kind of think about it, except for the Sabbat fucking assholes. But no, Lydia needs to go. But that's a different thing. We
need to get uptown
fucking
first.
hell. Because
there's
if the
demons
Black
now.
Hand-
We don't know. No,
You didn't notice the
we
thing?
don't know. We don't know. We can't put names on
We
stuff.
do actually know.
We-
If I describe the creature I've seen, I think you might understand what happened immediately prior to the Red Star was Lydia having a demon open in Kidu's enclosure and free him.
Longtooth's face just. Wow.
The dagger alone is enough of an indicator.
Oh.
I recognized it as well.
Okay.
Fucking and
Okay.
and
So priority list, get uptown.
yeah,
Second
Uptown's
priority,
first.
deal with demons.
I
Actually,
feel like the second priority would be
is
kill
Black Hand.
Lydia.
Yeah.
Third priority is Lydia.
Those are the same. Those are the same.
Those sound
True.
really comorbid at the moment.
Yeah, they are one issue, Lydia and the demons.
Okay.
Uptown can help with that, as much as I hate to say it.
We definitely have to get rid of the Black Hand. They are show up in your haven at night, just murder you type deal. Unless you have something else to say to them.
The faster
But
we get uptown, the less we'll have to worry about the Black Hand knowing where we are.
Yeah. Can we park and do magic? About uptown.
If we're close enough, then yes.
Okay.
we've been This is completely on you, Aaron. How close are we?
Yeah, like I think you've gotten more than close enough.
Just hand wave.
Great.
For sure, I'm going to
And
need. Sorry, go ahead.
time to illuminate the trail of prey on Uptown.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing. For the second or third time. Okay, I need my rouse first, which I succeed, and then what do I do? Bear with me. Intelligence survival is to follow it.
You got to do your ritual roll first, which is intelligence and blood sorcery.
What's that? Who's that?
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. But it doesn't just show up on there like every other thing.
And you're rolling at difficulty ritual level +1.
Okay, so this ritual level would be 2, difficulty would be 3. I got 5, so I should be good.
Oh yeah, lots. Yeah, huge.
Great. And then question, because I have like the path to follow.
Yeah.
Can I gain assistance from somebody with better survival
I was
to
actually
keep
going
us
to.
on path?
I was actually going to suggest that anyone with a survival can illuminate the trail of prey is pretty explicit when it says you create this set of animal tracks or footsteps or what have you that you follow. The survival is very explicitly to follow those tracks successfully. I wouldn't be opposed to like another character being the one that follows that. So it could be your intelligence plus whomever else's survival.
What's your survival at, Charmy?
Big old 0.
Big old chunk of nothing, babe.
All right, that's mine. I got a 2 in survival.
Okay, so you two can
Great.
combine your rolls and successes. Yeah.
You knew it was
You
going to
just
be
need-
you.
Yeah. Just straight
She's like,
survival,
"Yeah,
or is there
yeah."
anything else?
You just need to roll survival, only survival, yeah. And then December will be rolling the prerequisite attribute.
This is important, so I'm using willpower
Smart.
You got a full additional 2 successes.
for a total of 5.
For a total of 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So the tracks lead off. You start following them. Illuminate the trail of prey is a pretty intimate ritual. You need to follow it on foot. There's not a heck of a lot of other ways around it. It goes mostly on the path of least resistance. Through alleyways, across, it goes up the sides of buildings. It is pretty savage when it comes to how you need to follow it. So while Texas is on the ground following this trail with like very direct intent, the rest of you can stay in contact with him. Go ahead.
Actually, December asks Texas, "Hey, can I share your senses while you look for Uptown?"
What is that going to entail?
It just entails you accepting my presence in your mind temporarily.
And is it is it like just my senses while I'm tracking, or will you have like access to like my full mind? And,
I can tap into only the senses you want me to. Which ones?
okay.
And I'll agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess whatever you think would be beneficial. That's fine. I agree. I consent.
Sight, hearing.
Probably smell too.
Sure. Okay. Sight, hearing, smell.
Yeah. That sounds great. And like we're still in the sprinter van, and he stands up and he holds his arm out and he goes, "All right." All right, this shit works. I'm just willing and ready, and let's do this.
I rolled my my rouse for it, and what you get as your experience of share the senses is December gives you a hug. Says that's
Oh,
unnecessary.
oh, that's it. That's nice.
Relax.
Okay.
And then for a moment we get the perspective of both sides of the hug before Dexus goes off.
I think he hugs you tighter, like to kind of feel that on both ends, just to kind of see. And then, being that you can sense his smell now, you smell whatever scent you are as he takes a deep inhale with that tighter hug. And he's like, okay, ready. Let's do this.
See you soon.
All right. How cold is it? Like, give me a degree.
It's like between 15 and 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
And I guess he jumps out the van, like you see him throw his jacket in the in the van, and then you see like a pair of boots that are tossed in the van, and then you just hear snow going like as he he's doing his thing.
Longtooth immediately disappears upon Texas leaving the vehicle.
I then go to the front of the vehicle and cloud memory the fucking driver.
So
I thought the driver was.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
you actually no. You can if you want, but you did also say that the driver was completely cut off from the from the rest of the vehicle.
Well, there's a large naked man running into the snow.
I'm
That's the
not
part I'm
naked.
eliminating.
No, fully naked, hog dragging in the sand. Like, let's be ridiculous about it. Like, come on. You cloud the memory of
Several
the driver.
times.
You cloud
Several
the memory
times,
of
this
the
man.
driver.
Yeah.
Texas, you start following. You start
You don't see
following
that.
you start following the trail of this illuminated set of tracks, and it's been a while since you followed a trail like this. I'm actually going to switch. Up over buildings, down into alleyways, path of least resistance. You're running, climbing, vaulting, diving, sliding, and eventually you are led to the most prominent area of natural rise within the city. And that is Nose Hill. Nose Hill is a bald, rounded bit of grasses, few Spartan trees.
You're cutting out a lot.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
Point the mic.
Oh
Point
my gosh.
the front of the mic at your.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's my setup. It is what it is. So, gotcha. You're up over buildings, down through alleyways, sliding underneath fences, hitting the most prominent rise within Calgary. It is Nose Hill, a bald, grass-spotted, sparsely treed area of natural space within the urban cityscape. There are a lot of rumors that surround Nose Hill, that there are former military bases that are underneath it, that there are bunkers that exist underneath it. You're searching, and you're searching, and the tracks stop. And you are standing in front of a concrete slab that sits about 5 feet wide by 5 feet wide, with a circular metallic storm grate over it. What seems to be an access point for city works. And it goes down. Do you follow?
100%. That was actually going to be my question, so thank you for pulling that right out of my head. 100% I'm following down.
Okay. So, December, you feel it, you see it. He needs to go down. You smell, unfortunately, in most occasions, this would be a very fortunate thing, but you don't smell the sewer. Texas, you head down inside. There's a small lock that is immediately plucked away. You head down. You get to the bottom. A ladder that leads about 40 feet down into the cold earth. It starts to warm as you reach the bottom. This place is maintained.
Before I get on the ladder, I'm sorry, Aaron, I damaged the lock that I see.
I figured. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to plug it off. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, that's
Keep
okay.
going. I'm sorry.
You hit the bottom. I would like you to make we're gonna say a wits and survival.
For successes.
You feel a chill run up your spine, and you see a small port open in the wall. And you hear, and December hears, coming through a speaker that is up in a corner of this arched concrete hallway. Texas. You decided to come alone. That is a very unintelligent thing to do. I presume you're here for your friend. We will light you up. Don't move. Do not move.
Yeah, I just gave it out.
You have come to a very dangerous place.
I usually do.
You can come in willingly, or we can take your charred, torpid body inside.
Can I make an awareness?
Oh my gosh, please. Yeah, wits and awareness. Hit me.
Yeah. That's 3 successes. I'm looking at the walls. I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm looking for not access points, but access points of gas, fumes, igniters, anything in this room.
You see in this 10-foot tall concrete archwayed hallway, there's a door at the end about 30 paces down, made out of steel with a typical latched door handle. There is the about 12-inch by 12-inch port that has opened up, a barrel of some kind sticking out of it. And there are a set of speakers. The hall is lit with fluorescent lighting, and you still have directly above you the port that leads outside. That is what you see.
I have a question. Whomever you did, I'm not going to address you. What's on the other side of that door? I'm curious.
You can walk through it and find out.
Right, I was just more so with like if we could be friends about it, because I do intend to walk through that door. Is it going to be another one of these rooms, or, be nice about it?
What is it that you usually say?
I say a lot of stuff.
Let's get active. And we are going to cut to break right before a gun lights up the hallway. Folks, it seems as if Texas has taken a very serious stance on hopping in to scary locations. We will see you all in about 10 minutes. Stick around. Let's do the spiel. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your local congressperson, tell your garbage collector, tell your postal worker, tell your local esthetician, tell your nail tech that we are Another World Tabletop. www.twitch.tv/AnotherWorldTabletop is live right now on Twitch telling stories about vampires. And who doesn't love stories about vampires? Losers, that's who. So I know that's not you, and I know the people that you know aren't. Let them all know. We love you. Tell your dog we love them. We'll see you in 10 minutes. See ya. Hello, everybody. We are back. Did you tell your dog that we love them? I know I ask you every time, but I only ask you because it's truly the most important thing in the entire episode, every episode. So we zoom back in upon Texas. Texas, you sit within this concrete hallway, and as this barrel starts lighting up the hallway with gunfire, what is it that you do?
Texas immediately soaring leaps to that entrance tunnel right above him and begins to start climbing his way out.
Okay.
He's seen enough. He's seen the room. He sees the door. He's heard that voice, and he's locking all that in his head.
Perfect.
That, of course, December would be getting that information too.
Okay, perfect. As you reconnoiter with the coterie, there's a noticeable absence of individuals that are coming after you. Where in most situations you might assume that people would give chase, that there would be some sort of, harrying of you, but we find you going completely alone if there's anyone following you. You hear in your turn my, oh god, it's right here. What the hell?
You have to point the front of it at
My face,
the
yeah.
front of your face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. I haven't had these problems before. I don't know what's going on. You hear in your ear Longtooth. I don't think anyone's following us.
That's good. All right, that's good. Let's just make it back at the van. I'll be fine. And then we'll go from there.
I put a listening device in the hallway.
Smart.
Yeah.
Good.
And if they leave, we're gonna know.
Good.
Yeah, we got a trail cam on them. I'm not. I think I should stay behind.
You know what? That's actually a really good idea, Longtooth. And just keep out of sight. And
Yeah.
whatever you hear, let us know.
Yeah, I'm I'll make it happen. I'm gonna stay. You go.
All right. He takes his way back.
Okay. As you make your way back, you get back to the vehicle. You're all aware of what Texas heard, saw, felt. What would you all devote yourselves to in the interim?
Like while he's on his way back in the interim, or
No, immediately after he returns.
Based on the knowledge that I have about the Black Hand, do I know if they are likely to leave that location now that we've discovered it?
It's a tough call. It's a real tough call. You know that they have... You understand that they have traps and ambushes. It might be a more come and get us. It might be a more when you show up after you've blown through and been torn up by the traps and the snares and such that have been set. They might have a back door that they escape from. It might not be a one entrance, now they move kind of thing. It might be a different situation altogether. And there is a very paranoid, mystical side of you that thinks, what if their way out isn't tied to doors and isn't tied to, to vans and helicopters and those sorts of things? What if they're not worried because of less mundane means?
Okay. Well, the good news is it's just as likely that they won't leave that location as leaving the location now that you've stumbled upon it.
Good.
Where is Texas? Is Texas still sitting, or is Texas standing or sitting?
Oh, he's sitting right now, like he's putting on his boots and stuff.
Oh, when he sits back in the exact same spot that he was in, he picks up the legal pad the deacon gave to him, and he just starts smacking him in the shoulder with it.
What?
Didn't I fucking tell you to stop going into places without fucking checking?
Well, listen, sometimes, Deacon, we don't have time to brain everything, especially when the answer's right in fucking front of us.
You found the door. Don't open it. Wait for backup.
You guys...
What? What? Yeah, what?
You know, it would be more useful coming up with a plan than scolding Texas. We don't have
I
time
can
for
do
that.
both.
Well, start planning.
I already did. It's in progress. Fox knows. Already texted them, told them to get a bunch of pipe hitting motherfuckers, letting them know the general vicinity, not to go in yet before we have an actual access plan, know their numbers. I've also got my people on the police surrounding this area. At least I can cover the mundane. I know there's probably some mystical thing that I'm not aware of that you can cover, but at least from the just they have to come outside and walk down the street, I've got it covered. And you, and he kneels down and gets right in Texas's eye line. I swear to you, if you run into one more place where they will light your ass up because you think, oh boy, I gotta save my friend at the behest. I get it. I know you want to save us. You're one of us. So when you go, the rest of us fucking go. The self-sacrifice bullshit doesn't work when everyone else is going to self-sacrifice for you.
This
Lupe's
sounds like a
making a
private
face while she's tap
conversation.
tap tap.
This really sounds like a private conversation you should be having.
No, it's an everybody conversation because he would. I know for a fact that I know he'll do it for you. I know he's going to do it for Uptown. I would hope he would do it for me. Lupe, I know he would do it for you. And he points back at December.
I've already
You act
done
as
it
though he
for
hasn't
every
already.
interview. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, the only reason why you're up here to be able to scold me is because I keep running into buildings that can light my ass up. All right? No, shut up. There's not enough money in the
No,
fucking world, Deacon, that's going to cover you when your brain power has let you to the end of its fucking stake.
you don't know the amount of eyes I have in this city, in the
Yeah,
world.
and not a single one of them got any fucking legs. That's where I come in. That's why you fucking call me. You can see and know everything, but when the shit comes to the shit, Deacon, whose number do you dial? Me. So fuck you for me doing my job.
I call you B.
The
Actually,
girls are
you're
texting
usually
each other while this is happening.
the last number I call because I don't want to sacrifice you.
Why does everybody keep calling it a sacrifice? This is where he
Because it's
stands
what
up
it
and
is.
he looks at everybody and he goes, "This is what I do. I don't have an ancient history," looking at Lupe, and a pack of people that worship me. I don't have any ideals or knowledge in magical blood sorcery, looking at December, and I don't have as much fucking money as you do, Deacon. But you know what I got? I got balls. And I drag them all across this fucking city. And everyone who fucking sees them dies immediately, because if you get that close, it's because I allow you to. So let me fucking have this. I'm not sacrificing shit. I'm having fucking fun. God damn you. And he leaves the van.
As Texas opens up the van door and steps outside, he bumps into Modi standing outside the van.
What? How?
I heard
What?
I heard all of that. I heard all that. I he looks you in the eye, and he's not trying to keep you. He's actually looking past you into the van, but he looks you in the eye for a sec. I really appreciate you, Texas. Thank you. And then he slides past you and looks into the van, and you all see Modi's head pop in.
Modi?
I had to use magic to find all of you. Uptown's gone.
Yeah, we know, buddy. Come in.
He steps inside the van.
What do you know about it?
Nothing. Nothing.
Are you all right?
No.
You need to feed. Or you need blood, right?
Yeah, and he's my best friend, and I'm really scared that is he dead?
We don't think so.
Okay.
No, he's from outside of the van. No, he's not fucking dead.
Okay. I might have done something stupid. Might have done something really
Again?
stupid. Yeah. But we can handle that in a while.
No, I need elaboration. What did you do?
He looks so nervous. And he doesn't speak for a second.
Does there seem like a particular like whether his nervousness is based on who's here or something outside of this?
I'll take an insight. I'll take an insight on that one. We'll
Right,
go
right.
wits and insight. Yeah, for sure.
Wits insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing
This
it
is
too.
Modi,
'Cause
correct?
that
This
was
is
exactly
Modi.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Shit, yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Lupe, because December got 1.
Oof.
That
Wits and
is
insight.
6 successes with a crit.
Modi's worried about something outside of what is in this van. And it seems like he is very hesitant to say anything. Should we get Uptown back soon?
But here's the thing, Modi. You started to say something. And now I need you to say it.
Hold on. Has a reason.
He like looks around. Are we safe? Are there ears?
Oh, I'm sure Longtooth is somewhere around here.
No, I mean, like, he looks towards the driver. Like,
Oh, he's.
put up the partition.
the driver's like,
It's soundproof.
I have Duncan Howley. I have Duncan Howley.
Oh, okay.
And
Lupe looks so happy.
and everyone knows.
Oh.
Everyone. What do you mean when you say everyone? Who's everyone?
So there was a meeting with Rachel and the prince and one of his new primogen, and I walked in and I dominated a few of them to walk away. And then I threw a vest full of C4 at Duncan, and I told him I would pull the trigger if he didn't come with me. And then he said that he would kill me, and then he turned invisible, and then I blew up the vest.
When
And
you
I-
say you have Duncan Howley, you mean you have his corpse?
No, he lived through it,
Okay.
but Strathcona has one less piece of property, and I just wanted Uptown back, and they wouldn't give me answers, so I took Duncan.
You tortured him.
He's not asleep anymore. I woke him up, and I had some questions for him.
Where are you keeping him?
I'm not doing well. He's at my house.
Oh.
Are you right on the edge of like de-aging super quickly?
No.
Is that what this is? Okay.
No.
How much time do you think you would have before you would have to have?
I don't think it's a
Vitae?
blood thing. I think I'm tired of having people taken away from me, and I'm very much done, and I said no more half measures, and I'm tired of everyone traipsing around like this isn't a war, and I got angry, and there might be repercussions, and I know you all have a lot on your plate, but I kind of threatened everyone in that room, and I blew up the Prince's Haven, and I have Duncan Howley in a basement, and now there's probably people after me. And I understand that that's scary.
I look wholeheartedly at Lupe in December. Who the fuck is Rachel?
Rachel Verdun, we worked with her in the cam, remember?
Yes.
She's the gangrel primogen. And actually, a good kindred.
Evan. Okay.
Okay, so this is a really
Great,
long...
not as big of a deal as we thought. Let's move on.
This is a long-winded way of saying we probably have a couple of days, and am I hearing that the prince doesn't have Modi, or doesn't have Uptown? Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
Correct.
the Black Hand has him.
I don't know what that is.
Doesn't matter, right?
I think I
Well-
fucked up.
Listen, no, you're good.
No. Listen,
Modi,
Howley needed
trust
to
me,
be
if
dealt
you-
with regardless. You've actually done a good thing. You've done a good thing.
He looks at Lupe, and then he looks at December. He doesn't want to make eye contact with Deacon, because canonically is terrified of him. But he looks to December. Okay, so I'll help clean it up. I'm sorry?
How long can you keep him? He's secure, right?
He's got a stake in his heart, and I've been taking it out intermittently to beat him and
No
ask
more.
him questions.
Modi.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
Modi, are you able to do something for me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to call the Baron and have him send someone to get Howley because we need him anyway.
Oh, okay.
And then you will be in significantly less danger. And Kindred, who have special talents for such things, can interrogate him because we want to anyway.
Okay.
You may have been misguided in the wise, but you've done the right thing here.
I was just so mad.
You have done an excellent job, and
You
you
have-
certainly deserve a
excellent.
reward.
You actually have impressed me. You know what? Here. And he pulls out a bag. A bit. It's a money holder, but it's a it's like a zipper bag, and he pulls out a stack, and he has him $5,000.
He takes the money.
Think of how many PS5s you could buy with that.
PS5s are like $600.
He
Exactly.
sort of like stops there. He's like, it was never. I wanted.
No, I get that. I'm a Ventru. I rewarded monetary value.
You see him like kind of crack for a second. He's like, what if Uptown doesn't come back and he can't get me a PS5 and I don't get. And we were.
I'm not allowing him to not come back.
I would agree
So
with
I
that.
say.
Okay.
Modi, while you were doing your thing, we were doing ours. We have already followed our leads. We are making moves. We are looking for Uptown as hard as you are.
In
Maybe
fact,
just
I
a little
was
smarter.
In fact, I was about to see if I could see Uptown.
Oh. He like visibly relaxes. He takes a second and he unbelts what appears to be a belt of grenades and just tucks it underneath a seat. He takes like a pistol out of a side holster.
Are those mine?
He takes another pistol out of an ankle holster. I'm not a fighter. I don't know how to
Modi,
use
what
any
did
of
you
this.
think? What did you think was going to happen here?
I watched John Wick a whole bunch of times,
Oh, Modi.
and then
We'll talk about that later.
okay, and then he just kind of like shuts up and shuts down.
Oh. All right.
Does Lupe use augury?
I will, but first,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my boyfriend.
Okay.
Just real
Picks up.
quick.
Hey.
I have a present for you. Well, Modi has a present for you.
Oh, so it's not lingerie. Okay. What is it?
Oh, no, that's for later.
Well, tremendous. No, it's not Modi in lingerie, is it?
No.
Okay, awesome. Well, then hit me. Yeah.
Do you know where he lives?
Do I know where Modi lives?
Yes.
He lives with Uptown, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know where Uptown lives.
Okay. In the basement, there is a present for you. Get ready with an extraction team.
You didn't.
I didn't do anything.
Who
I
did?
just learned about this. Surprise of surprises, our little pet.
Maybe I will let him wear lingerie for me. All right. Let's make
I'd
this
like
happen.
to see that, actually.
Yeah, let's make this happen. Okay, cool. I'll get in touch with Fox. Yeah, all right.
Our little pet is in a bad way. I may send him in your direction for some care.
Yeah, all right. I'll take him out for a beer and we'll shoot the shit. Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah, 100%. Should he come with me?
I'm gonna look over at Modi. Do you want to go meet up with the Baron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to meet with you.
I like Trevor.
You are in good hands.
Yeah, he's always been really nice to me. I like Texas too. Yeah. You won't tell Uptown that I crashed out super hard and watched John Wick a bunch of times and blew up a whole building, right?
Are you kidding? He's going to be so proud. I'll let you tell him yourself.
Okay. And then he like gets up and he leaves the weapons. He doesn't even want to look at them.
Oh, sweetie.
Lupe gets a text a short time later from Trevor, which is Trevor and Modi looking a little bashful in front of a staked Duncan Howley, just going like,
Yeah.
and
I'm going to treasure this forever.
okay.
She's going to forward it to Liam so he can see.
You get a text back from Liam that says hashtag winning, hashtag tiger blood, hashtag thruple energy, and then and then you get a big a couple thumbs up emojis.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hit it. We're gonna hit that augury, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to look up what I roll. I think it was a cult.
It was intelligence and occult.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's very reminiscent of Spirit's Touch. So you get information based on the successes that you get.
Okay. I am going to rouse the blood for an extra die.
Ooh. 2 extra die.
I do not. For 2 extra die, I do not get hungrier.
Ooh. Okay.
So that is 5, 6, 7, 7. Yep.
And don't forget willpower.
Oh, I need it.
Hey, can you all hear me, by the way?
Yeah, sure can. Yep.
Okay, cool. I've been muted for so long, and I've been saying stuff.
Oh, homie, I'm so sorry. I should have clocked that. No, didn't hear a damn thing for ages. Yeah.
I mentioned that Deacon took the grenades.
That
is what I was saying. I was saying Deacon took the grenades, and then I asked you if Fox got back to him for the thing that I messaged you personally about.
Yeah. I was gonna message you 4 successes. Fantastic. I have information for you.
Gotcha.
You get a message back. Deacon gets a message back, which is a whole bunch of angry face emojis, and then a very terse, I would kill anyone for you, lol, 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 kissy face. Then that's what you get back.
Wow. From Fox?
From Fox to Deacon. If you saw what Deacon had sent, you'd understand. You burn the piece of string, you write down your wishes, you write down incantations. The smell of smoke fills the air, and I think this might be the most fun way to handle this one. Uptown.
Hey, buddy. Okay. Yeah.
should be. There we go. There it is. Are we back? I feel like we're back. I can see myself on the monitor now.
I can hear it on the stream.
Awesome. Uptown,
Mm-hmm.
the way that we're going to handle this, to reiterate, is
Mhm.
you feel this coiling around your neck like a serpent, and you have
Mhm.
this absolute distinct impression that Lupe's persona is pressuring in on your mind in a telepathic way. You've been in touch with telepathy before, and it seems through means occult or otherwise that you have a very limited link to Lupe. You
said I had
can say 4 words to
Okay.
Lupe.
Was it 4 because Lupe got 4 successes? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I was going to ask for 5, but no, I want to stick with the dice.
Yep.
If that's the case, from inside my cell, arms up, blood dripping down, just to give the sensation that Lupe might feel. Like, Uptown's not in a good state, but he's mostly conscious, mostly cognizant right now. And he just grins. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. He doesn't say that. Those aren't the words. In his head, he's thinking, the cask of Amontillado.
Okay. Tremendous. Okay. Now, with that information, what does Lupe do?
Lupe would know this reference.
100%.
That it's an Edgar Allan Poe story.
You got it.
Big Poe fan. I think. Do I see anything, or are the words all that the augury gives me this time?
You get the distinct impression that he's underground. You get the impression that his cell is cold, that he is chained. You feel this connection to him, whether it's the blood bond, whether it's the augury, that Uptown is frighteningly right where he wants to be.
I think when Lupe comes out of the augury ritual, I feel like to outsiders, it probably looks like someone having like a religious kind of experience, like a little bit of twitching, eyes roll in the back of the head, not really speaking or speaking in tongues necessarily, or maybe she does. I don't think Lupe would know if that's true. But when she comes out of it and she kind of like falls forward just a little bit, like her leans and then sits up and is clearly back. We may want to give him a night or two. He seems very pleased to be where he is. I think he may be getting something out of this, even though we should be getting him soon.
All right. That's legit. Just all you get from Deacon. You get from Deacon just says, "All right."
Are any of you familiar with the Cask of Amontillado?
Yes.
That's what he said to me.
Texas back in the van. He goes, yeah.
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 That's my boy.
Oh, the hissy fit's over. Gotcha.
I'm gonna fuck it. It leaves it there.
All right.
Deacon does do that. He does just.
It seems like he's in an absolutely terrible place, but seems to be happy to be there. If you'll recall, Uptown is
Weird.
built for such things, has been trained in such things.
Weird. Yeah, got it.
Espionage, but yes.
So we should check on him another night.
That was the impression I got, right, storyteller?
That is very specifically the
Maybe he
impression
needs
that
to-
you got. Yeah.
Yeah. It
We
was
got the young
implied.
eyes looking at this place now, so we're good for now.
Maybe we should give him a night or two. And then go.
There's also nothing stopping Lupe from committing more auguries in order to communicate a little further night to night to ensure safety, if you're really that paranoid about it.
I could check on him each night, if you prefer. If the status changes, then we could mobilize.
That seems reasonable to me.
It's at that moment that Deacon checks his burner phone to see what Fox sent to me. He goes, "The fuck?" He goes, "Yeah, we have people watching."
Are we at a good consensus that Uptown will be dealt with on the next night or two? Okay.
Yeah.
We are going to move out of the van. We are going to move past this scene. We are going to move on to the goings on of a few others. We are going to hit very quickly a zoom out. And I think the question is, Deacon, quickly, what does it look like as you're sitting there connecting threads the night following?
Deacon, who thrives when he is not working with others, is in his office at his haven, which is just ridiculously decked out. Like, it just to be for the people at home, it's basically the Batcave. We'll just call it that. Big computer, LED wall, him sitting in a desk, an actual cork board. Yes. What'd you say?
I said the Deke Cave.
I don't like that name.
The Hill Cave, man.
We'll call it the Hill Room.
The Hill Room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Lupe's haven is called the Deke Cave, if you know what I mean.
Hey, so here's my question as you sit surrounded by these monitors and all of these influxes of information, as you've contacted your folks in law enforcement and municipal litigation. You said to me earlier that very specifically you were looking to consolidate the assets of one Damon Trent.
Yes.
You looked to buy out his influences and find out what he owned and bring them into your fold.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that that's going to be an issue. Powers of being the praetor of the city, the prestation that you hold within the Ventru clan, and the help of your sire makes the flow a little bit easier than you would have ever thought. There is very little that it does to your resources. Your contacts flow and don't really change much. There's one very, very interesting asset that he owns. And you think it might be worth truly looking into as you see. Why is it that Damon Trent owns a riverboat on the Bow River? It is a very old paddle steamboat.
Storyteller, I don't even think I need to. One of the addresses.
One of the addresses. If you recall correctly, the SS Moye upon the River Bow in the middle of Calgary is a steam paddle boat former Sabbat haven.
Yeah. Yeah.
He owned it.
Oh. Amen.
Problem for another night, perhaps.
You clever little bitch. I wouldn't have killed you, but...
Now, you gave me a pretty big laundry list of things that you wanted to accomplish this night.
Yeah.
Damon's stuff in his domain, easy. I'd like you to choose one other of these investigations for this evening.
Let me pull up. Let me get the list because it was at least 5 things, and I want to choose because I knew you were going to make me choose. I got damn it stuff. We already established that Kyle did not know about the Sabbat. I got to figure out where Lydia and the Heart went.
Okay.
While I want to know where the agents, what the agents did or where they went, it's more pressing to know where that Heart is. Because we already established this is just a part of Enkidu, and that was that part of Enkidu's heart.
As you sit inside of your web of contacts with the flow of information at your fingertips, as you have the ability to move and maneuver...
It's going to be at the fucking boat, isn't it?
I would very much like you to roll an intelligence plus investigation.
Oh my God, Aaron, I swear to God, if I wasted this and it's at the goddamn boat, I'm flying to your home and I will meet you in the Denny's parking lot.
I'm sometimes at Denny's.
It's true.
Intelligence investigation.
Yes. Just need net successes.
You know, I'm going to burn a blood surge on this.
Okay.
I get hungrier, but it's worth it.
Okay.
Thankfully, I was only at 2 to begin with, but I'm now back at 2. I'm going to split this pool and roll them separately.
Sure.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deacon fucking Hill, I'm going to burn a willpower to re-roll the last 2 dice that weren't successes.
Hit it.
Failed both of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 7. 7 successes. I just try to get 9 for for the full thing.
Deacon Hill has forever and a day been someone who can squeeze blood out of a stone. That has been able to track down some of the most insidious mortals that the greater North American continent has ever seen. There are very seldom people that can escape him for a night or two, let alone months and months. Whether it's the insanely large breadth of contacts that he has, or boots on the ground investigations, or legitimate running down criminals in vehicles. It's your tactics are nigh on endless. You've dedicated so much of your unlife to following people who cannot be caught. And yet you've been the one to bring them in. 7 successes. You are so confident in your thoroughness in this activity. There is not a single trace of Lydia in this city. And it curdles your stomach.
If I burn another willpower to re-roll those 2 dice.
7 successes is nothing to sneeze at. That is nigh on to the pinnacle of most mortal comprehension. You don't find a trace of her. And the big note that you get out of this particular line of inquisition is that she is being hidden by something not mundane.
This is gonna take... And he says this to himself out loud. I need to pay in December.
It's reasonable to
Because
assume.
I text Lupe.
Okay.
Actually, no. I call Lupe.
Ring, ring.
Which I do not do. I exclusively go through text. Calling you is like out of this realm. Lupe.
Oh, this is unusual. What do you need?
She cannot be found by my means. By my means.
So you're saying you require assistance of the more occult variety?
Whatever she's doing, it is of that nature. Because if I can't find her, that means whatever bullshit she was doing, she's also using it to hide herself.
That's what I would do. So, makes sense.
Call December.
Will do.
We'll get together.
Oh,
And we'll figure out where she
a
is.
threesome.
No. Not that. Don't be gross.
Ugh, you're no fun. I'm
No,
calling
I'm not.
December now. We'll see you soon.
Yes. Goodbye. Click.
Yeah, she just hangs up. Deacon never wants to joke with me anymore the second she hangs up. She's just like bitching to her ghouls or something.
Is this? I'll have a question. Is this a scene for another evening, or is this going to be happening soon?
I put this to the other two coterie mates that
I know.
included.
We are waiting on a couple of scenes from.
Yeah, we can do it next week.
This feels
Perfect.
like a.
Okay. We are going to zoom out from Deacon, and here's the question I have now as we zoom back out over the city. Texas, where are you when you receive a phone call from Baron LePage?
I'm in my apartment.
You hear in the background the sounds of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Good one.
Hey, Tex, you around?
Yeah, I'm at my home. What do you need, Baron?
Well, I just kind of wanted to hang out and, braid each other's hair and maybe paint each other's nails and stuff. Or maybe, just maybe, we could talk about how there's a dead Archon in the domain and there's a Methuselah wandering around and how we have a plan to assassinate, a prince of the Camarilla, and there's a Primogen locked up in Ghoul's Haven that I've recently, brought into my own holdings. That there's gargoyles running around the streets, and that there's one of your own coterie that's been kidnapped. And
Baron, would you like to meet up to speak about what's going on?
I wasn't going to suggest it, but yeah, that sounds great.
That's fine. I assume that this is official sheriff business that you're calling upon.
Yeah. Your place or mine?
Where you want to meet? Yours.
Mine? Okay.
And I'll see you in a bit. He hangs up the phone and he kind of chuckles to himself, and he's like, I guess this is my first official order as the sheriff, and he knows that LT's around because anytime that he's on the phone, I'm sure Longtooth is around. He's like, I'm gonna go out for a little bit.
Was that December? Oh, sorry. Was that December?
No, it was the Baron. I have to go and handle some business.
Oh, did you bought a hat because you're like the new constable sheriff?
No, I didn't buy this. This is in the back of my closet. You don't get too many opportunities.
You own it.
Yeah. It's Canada. How many times am I going to get to wear it?
In Calgary.
Not around.
All the time. You look really cool.
Thanks.
Damn. Okay. I'm totally not also coming. I'm not.
Just be quiet.
I won't.
Just be quiet.
Me quiet? Never.
Yeah.
He turns invisible. And you see a slice of pizza hanging in the air, and he's like, oh, shit. And then he puts it down.
Right.
And then you head out.
Yep.
You
He's just he doesn't ride his motorcycle. He gets into the truck that Deacon got him, and he takes off to the Baron.
you approach Calgary Tower, and you're led up into the now being restored restaurant that is on the top floor. Trevor's sitting at the bar. He has a glass of what appears to be blood sitting on the countertop. Nice hat.
It's an original.
Well, an original for an original. Hey, we'll get it out of the way. Absolutely incredible job lately.
Thank you.
What are we... We're dealing with a Methuselah. We're handling Strathcona. Sabat are at the door. And I have to be so totally honest. I've never felt so in my fucking element in my life.
It's about time. I was concerned with you for a second.
Well,
Thought Lupe had got their grasping you too much to where you're a little confused in what's going on.
Lupe's the one that really invigorated me, big dog. That's what happened.
Mm-mm. Not big dog.
Not big dog?
We're not that cool.
Oh.
We're not that cool.
Oh. I thought we might be now because you're...
We're close. Not big. I just don't like big dog. But anyway.
Oh, well, because you... The bottom... Okay. It's fine. Texas, I legitimately think that we can win this conflict. The Methuselah is a wild card. I understand that. Uptown is missing, and I'm not worried about him.
Right. So tell me what you are worried about.
Mostly? Just timing. Just timing. I think the Sabat are making their move. I think that Lydia has fucked us. And I'm very worried that Strathcona... So he smooths back his hair. He looks down. He takes a drink. Strathcona is the problem at the moment. If Strathcona's gone, we go to war with the Sabat. We can fight. Street to street. Undermine their feeding. Kill their packs. Fight them. If Strathcona's around, if we make a move in their direction, Strathcona's going to take territory. He's going to undermine what we're doing. He's going to try to get us killed. This Methuselah, if we go and we try to parlay with him, we speak to him on his terms, Strathcona's going to come and whisper in his ear. He's a master manipulator. And he's going to try to use this man in order to get what he can. And at the end of the day, we still have the other half of Enkidu under the city. So, we sit at a crux. If we openly kill a prince of the Camarilla, who has a legitimate stake in this domain, it's not going to sit well, and they're going to send people, and then we have a bigger problem. So, as our constable, as a master of security, As someone who is not afraid to get their hands dirty, I want your input. What do we do? What's our next move?
You eliminate all contingencies, so that when you make your big move, there's nothing to resort to. The Methuselah's not a problem. I don't think Strathcona has the means to be able to manipulate Enkidu. Plus, we kind of have an edge, so to say. I'm pretty sure you already know. He takes the dagger and he puts it on the table. Let me keep that. I had to sacrifice a couple things, but us holding on to this is definitely going to give us a tactical advantage. Strathcona's easy. I could probably rip them tonight. It's everything else that gets messy.
It's the repercussions that happen after he dies.
Now, you're not sounding like you're 100% back if you're worried about repercussions. We've moved past that, Baron. This is complete and total war.
I can't let my people die. And if Strathcona goes under and we do not have verifiable proof, it is just like the Archon. It is just like the Archon. I have...
What proof do you need? What do you need to be proven?
I need proof that he is working with the Sabbat. I need calls between him and Lydia. I need irrefutable evidence that he has been corrupted by Enkidu. I need proof of his compromise. That's what I need. And then we remove him. Then he dies.
If you want to go the politicking way, that's fine. Or we could just remove him. And you don't carry that big sword around for nothing. Come on. What would be easier for you? What would be more manageable? That he disappears and you can move forward, or that we wait another day or two or a week or a month until we can find a small shred of evidence and then put it in front of a council and then set up a fancy execution. We don't have that kind of time, Baron. And I think you know that. That's why you called me and not a council.
Give me a strength plus persuasion, please.
It's 4 successes.
So, you see his face kind of screw up. See that scar on the side of it pucker a bit. All right. Okay. So we do it.
And then you let the rest work itself out. You're not worried about corruption for Enkidu. You're not worried about Lydia having a second hand of support, and you can go on about your way about dispatching that prince that you have hiding holed up in GL Haven.
Then we're not doing it. We're not doing it the way that we have been doing it. We call him out.
How do you want to do it?
Kyle
call him out.
Kyle is an old kindred, and he respects older traditions. And he was Sabbat. We're going to use that against him. We challenge him to monomacy.
We challenge him to what?
It is ritual combat. We
Yeah, cut
challenge
out that
him.
fat ass.
Oh. We challenge him to monomacy. It is ritual combat.
Okay. You keep saying we. I'd like for you to be clear.
If he goes down, his entire court goes down. We challenge everyone. Him.
Yeah, but you keep saying we.
Are you not fighting?
Ritual combat's not a team sport.
Oh, no, it is.
Is it?
Oh, it's gonna be. It's gonna be you, and it's gonna be me, and it's gonna be us against whatever he brings to the table.
Spoken like a true warrior, Baron. You might well be back.
I'm tired. Tired of the fighting. Tired of the politicking. I know that we can be better. I understand that there are sacrifices that men need to make. You know it. I know it. Him versus us. I don't think he agrees to this without a little bit of incentive. So I'm calling Lupe. She can make him agree.
There it is.
This is going to be his idea.
All right.
Because if he encroaches on our domain and he comes into our house and he throws down the gauntlet on our grounds, our move to fight back. And if Lupe whispers in his ear that it was his idea, then all we need to do is get sweet December to draw that big fucking circle. No way in, no way out.
Sounds like fun. I'm in. Do I call Lupe or are you going to? You know what? You call Lupe. I'm not going to do that. I'll speak to December.
Lupe gets a text message. Drinks later.
Of course.
That's it.
Okay.
I got it.
Easy peasy. All right. Anything else you need from me, Baron?
Yeah.
Shoot.
This one's a little more personal. It doesn't have a lot to do with much else.
Wait, hold on. How personal? Just level set with me. Like personal. It's for a reason.
Yeah, it's like personal. Yeah, it ain't business.
One moment. Long tooth.
Yeah.
Go away.
Trevor's like, what
Personal
the
conversation.
What the fuck? Longtooth, fuck off. Longtooth's like, I'm in your walls, Baron. You ain't slick. And I'm telling you right now, your shoes don't fit. And I know you've been wearing them because you think they look good and they're fucking up your souls. You're being an idiot. And then Trevor's like, Longtooth, get the fuck out. And Longtooth's like, I'm leaving, but it's because Texas asked me to. Not you, Baron, dickhead. And then Longtooth leaves.
See, LT. Sorry, out of respect for your personals. What's going on?
You have a witchy girlfriend.
Everyone keep... Yes, I do.
Okay. I have a witchy girlfriend.
Sure, if that's what you want to refer to them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you ever feel like they cast a spell on you to make you fall for them?
100%.
You cut out super hard, bro.
Yeah, right before that, yeah. Still cutting out.
Hear me?
There you go. I think you're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%. It was that family mac and cheese. But it probably wasn't because they did any magic. She just knows how to cook really well.
Yeah, like Lupe. Okay. So when Lupe makes a drink, it tastes better, and when Lupe makes a playlist, it sounds better. And when we're sitting in a club together, her jokes are funnier, even though I've heard them before. And
100%, Baron. That's 1,000% magic. Everything that you described to me is 100% Lupe putting magic on you. It's called You're in Fucking Love. That's it. Songs are sweeter. The air's more brisk.
Yep.
It's not as cold
yeah,
in Calgary as it usually is. You're
Yeah.
in fucking love, Baron. Here's the thing. You got to be careful with those witchy women. And the reason why is because you're never the only person who loves them. You just got to be the best one to do it.
I think I am.
Then you're already losing. If you think you are, you're not. You got to know that you are. And not by asking them, by just doing, Baron. I got to deal with the 9-foot gargoyle. What you got?
Her former cult leader, the husband, the blood bonded, fated lover.
What makes you different?
I'm nicer. I'm fucking. I have cool time powers. I think I'm better looking. I have.
The biggest thing that makes you different, Baron, is that all of those other people owe something to Lupe. You showed up because you wanted to be, not because you had to.
God, and she's so fucking hot.
She's very attractive, but also very fucking scary for some reason.
No, that's a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably the same reason why Deacon likes Fox.
Wait, Deacon and Fox are like.
Mm-hmm. Heavy.
Oh,
Jumping off the dressers.
I was Fox.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a fear
Somebody
thing.
came in and
Texas is adorable.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, it's no, you're right. I'm gonna, and then Trevor, the man, looks Texas in the eye. I'm going to treat that woman better than she's ever been treated by anyone in her entire fucking life. And at the end of the goddamn day, I think what I need is just, I need to see this through. I got to see it through.
Effort is the biggest reward, especially when the person you're getting effort into recognizes it. But as long as you're doing it for yourself, because again, that's what makes you different.
I am. Do you think I should tell her that I'm super duper rich too?
No.
I've kind of been like burying that a lot because it's like she's already had that and stuff, right?
She doesn't care. Give her something that she doesn't have.
Okay.
God damn it. Don't you listen to love songs and shit?
No, it's just like I do. I listen to love songs. I do. She made me a playlist full of love songs and I was like, does this mean something? And now I'm fuck, man. I haven't felt this way since I died.
You're the Baron.
And
of this entire sorry, I don't know. It's just kind of like the power dynamic shift right now is weird.
I'm talking to you man to man, not Baron to Constable.
That's true. You're right. I apologize.
Okay?
Yeah. Just
I'm looking for advice.
Just make it
because you have this you have like a witchy girl and I do, and they're both bombastic and good looking and dangerous, and like there's parallels, and I thought I could come to you for advice because you seem so secure and confident.
Thank you. It's the hat. And stop referring to them as witchy girls.
I don't know what women. It is.
They're just women at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They love, they live, kind of used to bleed others.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't tell her that
you're super rich.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I'm
gonna change anything.
I kind of bought her a property.
Entire
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's been opening clubs, and I thought it would be a good idea to buy another one that she could refit into because she had made these two, and they're both aesthetically different. And I was like, what if there was a third one? And I might have spent a few $1 million on a piece of property. And is that too much?
I don't know. I don't buy property. That's a Deacon question. Here's what you do next after the property. You make her a welcome banner.
A welcome
Make
banner.
her something.
Okay.
Give her something.
Make her something.
Give her something. Give her something from your hands.
I gave her a sword.
Can you make swords?
I can learn.
No. Can you cook? She doesn't eat. Can you play any instruments?
Yeah.
Okay. Write her a song.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Baron, I'd like to go now. Unless you need me. No, honestly.
This got weird, eh?
A little bit, because I think you're overthinking it.
No, I am. I might have done a ritual a long time ago to scorch all of the emotions out of my heart in order to completely defeat the beast that was inside of me when I was formerly of a different sect. And I'm reawakening my humanity and feeling love for the first time in my entire life. And it's a lot.
Actually, I'm a little bit envious.
Okay.
You get to experience that for the first time all over again. That's what you should be riding. And don't spend so much money. Just time spent. Respect.
Okay. Time,
adoration,
respect, songs.
Like true adoration, not this followers accept shit.
Yeah. When I asked if she had cast a spell, just before you go, when I asked if she had cast a spell, I did mean it literally. And I'm glad that you think that it's just emotion.
It's just love.
Because it happened like at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you started having these like sort of meetings with like December, and I could tell there was a vibe there. And then like Lupe also, and I thought like, did they collude in order to like take over the city because you're really super strong and I'm really super strong, and they could use us to kill and like end people's
Baron,
lives.
let me tell you something.
And I feel like doing that
Let me tell
anyway.
you something.
Okay.
Two women like that don't need any type of sorcery to take over this fucking city.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to finish this drink.
Yeah.
And you call me after you and Lupe have a time. Tell me how it went.
I'm gonna. We'll keep this separate from domain stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I also heard from your I do actually. I really like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do you I heard you play Mario Kart from Phyllis?
Yeah, you'll come over to the apartment and we'll hang out.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'd like that. I feel less attached to people in this domain lately.
So good. Well,
yep.
Time to go.
Welp is right. I'd leave myself, but this is my house. I'll catch you later, Texas.
I appreciate the hospitality, but Aaron, I'll get right on what we had talked about. Like I said, you call me about Lupe.
Yeah, I will. We'll zoom
Texas
out.
December. Hey, you've never used any magic on me, right? Like, not that we've already discussed or anything.
You get a response back. The protection spell in your jacket.
Right. What?
Awesome. Absolutely. We're gonna zoom out from Texas. The last we're doing 2 more scenes, everybody. Are we feeling okay with that? Is that gonna be okay? And we're gonna all right, fantastic. There will be 2 more scenes and we'll see about getting through them. We zoom out and we find ourselves at a familiar place. We are within the magic shop, Midnight Moon Magic.
Oh, shit.
December.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you had an agenda this evening.
That is not the agenda I am following. The agenda is responding to Texas.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, great.
I will ask, what is the specifics of how you contact Texas? And is this a direct response to him asking if you've committed magic on him? Are you wanting a meetup?
Yeah, I think like just as a natural follow-up to receiving that message.
Perfect.
She would reply, are you busy? Can you come by for a bit? And I don't know if Ian is here because he's not currently visible, but that's where we're at.
I think
Yeah, I can come by. That's fine.
all right. There he is.
December has one of the coven just let him in and upstairs. Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Sorry about that text from earlier. I was talking to the Baron, and he got all weird.
You know I've only put magic on you that I have disclosed.
Yeah. I just again, you can ignore it.
Okay, just making sure. Do you have some time to talk?
I do. Hey, what's going on? You okay? Some going on, or?
I'm fine. I just need to talk to you. Well, let me just get it out of the way. You've stepped between me and danger so many times, and no one has done that for me before other than you. And now you're taking on more punishment and more promises. And
Yeah.
I'm scared for what that means for you.
Yeah. Full transparency, I think I would be more concerned if for some reason I wasn't able to convince Enkidu to keep the dagger.
That was
I think,
pretty
yeah.
amazing.
Okay, I guess since we're just kind of getting things out there, um, I don't like seeing you hurt, and I don't like seeing you in situations that I feel like you don't have to be. And I know that you're your own person and you can take on what you can take on, but I just felt like you helped me so much. That was an opportunity for me to help with what I got going on.
Right? I have no idea what I've helped you with that could match
I could tell
twofold
you.
mark to Methuselah.
I could tell you if you'd like, but I feel like I'd be overstepping.
You're not overstepping. I'm sorry. I did this in the wrong order. Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. December is it's fine.
No, I do actually, because I owe you a lifetime debt, and there are only two others in this world who I owe that to: my sire and Karna for freeing us from the pyramid. It's not it's not something I say lightly, and it's not something I can easily repay.
I mean, again, you already kind of repaid in spades. You're fine.
I don't know if I am. I don't know if I don't know if I can give you enough. The last person I wanted to protect, I pushed so far away she tried to kill me and all of you. Um, I thought I loved her, but after seeing the lengths she went to get to me out of spite, I I don't even know if I know what that is. And you have done so much.
You could, if you're here, if you want to know how you can repay me for all of this, yeah,
Yeah,
super simple. And your debt will be cleared, and you'll never have to worry about this again. Tell me you love me.
it's crazy, but I think I love you. I don't think I've felt that before.
Oh, look at that. Balance is at 0.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. And
Okay.
she'll draw him in for a kiss. Our ship has sailed.
Your shit, there it is. There you go, chat. Take that with you on a Saturday night. uh, you just see kind of Texas. He's got to do one of these. He's like, well, was there anything else that you needed?
Oh, just your company whenever it's free.
I'm free right now.
Okay.
All right. So have you read all of these books? And like he kind of just diverts.
He starts getting a library tour.
So I have a question. Are we ending that night there and zooming out?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think it's a fade to black situation.
Tremendous.
Y'all
Tremendous.
don't need to know what happens next.
Gets a library tour.
Yes.
Okay.
It goes.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay. On. Oh.
Hey, pal.
I have a question. I have a question for the two of you after, but we'll cross that bridge in a bit. Okay, folks, we zoom back out of that very touching scene, and we are zooming in. Uptown.
Hiya, folks.
It is that same dingy concrete room with the I-beam hanging from the ceiling, chains strung through a hook. And the man comes back into the room. You've been left alone for hours at this point, and he sits down in front of you. Huh. So, it's been a little while. How are you feeling?
I know I gave you a name last time, but I feel like I gotta mix it up.
Yeah.
I think tonight I'll call you Fortunato.
Fortunato. You know, I can admit I've had the privilege of questioning quite a few individuals over the decades and centuries. And you are one of the more intriguing ones. You're attached to these people. Lupe, this child of prophecy. December, this escapee prodigy of her clan, this wild beast Texas, and Deacon fucking Hill. What I don't understand is exactly where you fall into all of this. You claim to be this dyed-in-the-wool anarch. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's the movement. I don't think you believe in the movement. I've dug up as much as I can, as much as is available about you, and it doesn't seem right. Former special operations. You're an English major. You were going to be a lawyer. You had a troubled relationship with your dad. You had the world kind of handed to you. You were prototypical white kid from the day and age in which it was so convenient to be a white kid with money. The economy was good. And then it all fell apart. And it was because of the woman, right? You suddenly had all these goals, and then it clicked. It clicks for me. What I think. You love. You love. It's not just for people. It's not just for your dying wife. It's for people. The broader term. You love it when they're free. You love it when they're able to do what they want. You're all about these grand ideals. And I know, and have known, so many kindred humans, lupines, even changelings that are just like you. But they don't associate with evil like you do. So there's this weird dissonance with you. And you're going to refute it. You're going to fight it. And I can't wait for that. And you see this this almost childlike grin across his face. Because this is going to be fun. You are going to fight it, but you're just like me. And you'll learn more about that as you earn it. But I associate with monsters in order to fight monsters. And you're just like that. We're just on different ends of the spectrum. I hate what I have to do. I don't like carving pieces off of you. I don't like peeling off layers until I get to the sweet core at the center that gives me what I need. I hate the methods, but when I get them, then I find the monster at the middle of it all. These Methuselahs and these elders and these spirits and these horrible things, and they die at my blade and at my wit. I admire you and what you do. And so, go ahead. Do your thing. I know it's coming.
You finished?
I am. Your turn.
I think the reason that you haven't done anything yet is because I make you curious. You say that I'm like you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, just like me.
Like a man wearing clock shoes, I stand the test of time. You didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yes. I crumbled under the weight of necessity and obligation, and I lost all of my humanity. I had to carve it out of myself. And now I cavort and I dally. I let horrible things happen. I perpetuate horrible things all the time. I'm constantly killing and carving and taking and ruining people in order to find what? Another thing that carves and ruins people? It's so vicious. And it works. It works. But what you're doing also works. And Kidu is free, but it's the humane side. There was no ruin. There was no disaster. There was no horror that came out of that. And that's what the prophecy said that there was going to be. It said that Enkidu would be free and that there would be an apocalypse age, but you and yours, Lupe and December and Texas, they all created this circumstance. And Lydia was forced to open the cage early without preparation. And now he's free. And he's not hurting anyone. And I would have crawled into that cage with Enkidu, and I would have had weapons of the gods in order to cut him to ribbons, and I probably would have lost, and he would have raged across all of Calgary, slaying hundreds. But at the end, he would have died. So, yeah, I failed. I failed that test of time and of humanity, but you didn't. Not yet. And you see this like manic, horrid look on his face. I get to ruin you. I get to push you until you realize that none of it works. And that you've only been alive for less than a century, and you just don't get it yet, but you will. And you'll come around, and it'll be fine. Because it has to be.
He had a weak point, this Fortunato, although in other regards he was a man to be respected and even feared. He prided himself on his connoisseurship in wine. Few Italians have the true virtuoso spirit. For the most part, their enthusiasm is adopted to suit the time and opportunity, to practice imposture upon the British and Austrian millionaires. In painting and gemmery, Fortunato, like his countrymen, was a quack. But in the matter of old wines, he was sincere. In this respect, I did not differ from him materially. I was skillful in the Italian vintages myself and bought largely whenever I could. Why does cranberry juice taste like it doesn't want to be wet, Fortunato?
Tell me.
What's the first question I asked you when you brought me in here? Are you a beer drinker? You look like a beer drinker. Maybe you can tell me. Why do some beers taste like I was supposed to die in war, and others like love might be real? And in this moment, now that he's finally on the edge, finally starting to question, I'd like to use dementation.
Do it. Hit it.
So that will be 2.
What's the resistance pool again?
4. Let me double check for you real quick here.
Mm-hmm.
Dominate. Composure and intelligence.
Okay.
Okay, and it is wits. Wait, is it wits? I need to triple check that just to be safe because it's one of the most important rolls I'm going to make in this entire fucking Chronicle. Okay. Okay. Dominate. Manipulation and dominate. Okay. So it's going to be 2 of these. And then 1, 2, 3. 1 for generation. And I think it's fair to say I've role-played that my clan bane in this conversation. Okay. All right. I get an extra dice from low clan, and we're going to rouse the blood. I get hungrier. I'm at 3 hunger. 2 more dice. I'm going to spend a willpower. Nine successes with a critical. And the compulsion I am trying to instill is doubt in his faith.
Okay.
When he's at his lowest right now.
We will not know the results of that roll until it becomes narratively appropriate.
Mm-hmm. And instead of actually speaking aloud, because demontation is an amalgam with obfuscate.
With obfuscate, yeah.
So I'd like him to experience a sort of vision. I pull him in.
Sure.
With me.
Yeah.
And what he experiences is the humanity that he talked about losing and how I once had it, and losing it didn't drive me to where he is. He sees Uptown in the box of a truck with his bride-to-be looking at the stars late at night with Journey playing on the truck radio. The most romantically humane moment of Uptown's life when nothing else mattered besides the human connection that he felt in that moment. Flashing forward to his sire, driving him insane slowly over time. It wasn't Uptown's fault she left. He did everything right. The only thing he has left now is to keep doing right.
You see his face kind of screw up for a moment. And he looks a little lost in thought. My name's Moshar.
Nice to meet you, Moshar.
They call me the Hound.
Moshar, my name's Kevin. But they call me Uptown.
I think we're destined to kill one another.
You know what you could do? We'll get there. I'm sure we will. I can feel it in my guts. I'm not your biggest priority, though, am I?
You're not the priority that I need to be paying attention to.
Priority is the Methuselah, but Look me in the eyes and tell me you wouldn't take Kyle Strathcona.
No, Kyle is a trophy, but it is Enkidu that we want.
Strathcona's going to be in your way. If you let me go, I can deliver him to you on a silver platter. The Camarilla won't save him.
I don't want Strathcona. And I don't want Enkidu.
I know you don't. Tell me what you want, Moshar.
He pulls out a key. And he unlocks the manacles that are on your wrist.
Town falls to the floor.
Your friend Texas was here earlier.
I know. I felt Lupe close. They found you.
I want to want what you have, but I can't care anymore. So I need you to hurt, and I need monsters to die. You can go, because it doesn't matter where you run or who you want to hide you or what convictions you hold in your heart. I'm going to keep coming for you, and one of us isn't going to live to see who is actually on top when this city settles.
I pull myself up and I say, do you mind for a hand up?
He helps you up.
As he pulls me to my feet, I look him in his eyes. On to D4. Walk out of the room.
Folks.
And before I leave the building, one last thing to leave it on a cliffhanger.
Sure.
I'm going to make a rouse check. I failed, but it works. I'm going to use vicissitude to make myself look like Kyle Strathcona as I leave this Sabbat outpost.
Okay.
I walk past Longtooth's camera. And the last thing that happens is I hit Hunger 5. So not only do I leave in frenzy.
We'll come back to the results of that next Saturday. Folks, that was this episode of Sanguine Dominion. That was a good little chapter. Hey, folks. What a wild ride that entire night was. We will return next Saturday for the next chapter. Thank you all for joining us.
He is. He's
before
live.
he asked.
Yeah. I saw a building.
Oh, is he live? Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
all
is.
right, cool,
Oh, shit,
cool.
he made
You
it.
didn't even let him ask the question.
I didn't even have to.
Christian.
I didn't even have to.
The pause took too long. I was just like, yeah, he is.
I was gonna say, I'm so happy that you all joined us this evening. My sleep deprived ass wasn't ready for a lot of what tonight brought. But we're out here, we performed, and I'm so happy that the folks joined us tonight. Thank you so much to the raiders, the multiple raids that we had this evening. Thank you for any new followers. Thank you. Check out our YouTube channel. We post our episodes there every week. And we will see you on Tuesday for The Last Ideal, our Cosmere TTRPG game. And yeah, we're gonna read out to T-Pain. Tell T-Pain that we love him. That he's just the best. We'll catch you on the flip flop, folks. See ya.
Bye.
Oh no, he turned off his raids. Ah, shit.
He
All
finally
right.
figured out how to do it. Damn.
Damn. Beans. All right. Anybody else live? I said see ya. Oh, it's Children of Proteus. We're absolutely rating Proteus.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Please.
Charity stream and everything. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's their 11th annual Extra Life stream. So please go if you can, give. If not, spread the word. Children of Proteus is the homie, an absolute legendary individual. So kind, so fucking cool. Go watch them do art and raise money for an amazing cause. They literally raise money every year for the foundation that saved their brother's life after they fell into out of a tree and impaled themselves. So yeah, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.